Yeah.
That's why I said who? Like,
Yeah, if you would have said Vado, I would have gave you that one.
Ew.
Well, I can't say.
no, how you gonna even say Vado? Vado was signed to We the Best. He was signed like 3 times.
He was signed, but he never got what he was supposed to get out of that.
People listen to Vado, man.
At my crib, I got baddies galore. They just blow the rest on couture. On the beach, we just chill by the shore. I need MTV Chris World Tour.
Three rappers that are underrated that you listen to that probably nobody else does, or very few people do.
Three rappers that I listen to.
Yep, that you listen to that nobody really peeps, or it's a select crowd.
Oh, who people are just not fans of. Oh, probably my favorite 3 rappers. Probably my favorite 3 rappers, and it's old. It's not new. Nah, I'll give one that I think if we want to go new, I'll keep it current.
Hey, it's whatever.
Because I do listen to it. I do.
I'll give you 5.
I keep it. Nah. I'll deal with 3. I'll deal with 3. So I'll say 1, Joe Buttons. I don't know why he stopped rapping. I love Joe Buttons. Like, I don't care. Like,
I'll fuck with Joe.
I love Joe Buttons. You know, I'm a huge Mace fan because I'm from Harlem.
He went to Atlanta.
He's actually,
I'm dead, son.
he's actually on my honorable mention. I'm not gonna put him in my 3 because
Mace on honorable
I don't
mention.
think I think he can do it if he wants to, but I think he's more fearful of the backlash of his past. But lyrically, I think, and swag, I think he could. Nah, I don't know. Well, maybe lyrically, definitely.
I was gonna say
he
you
can
gonna
do
put
it,
shiny
but-
suits is popping.
Nah, it's not that. It's just like when he had words with Kim and shit, a little while ago. Like, I peeped his setup and I'm like, and May, I don't know, bro. I don't know when the last time you've been to Harlem for real. Like, but you my nigga though. Like, but because I love you, the nostalgia and what he gave me as a kid.
No, I always
I can never.
Always fuck with old
Yeah,
Mace.
I could never. The swag he gave a group of niggas like from where I was from was just. It's still we go places and bitches still say they love niggas from Harlem World. You know what I mean? And whether it was his idea or not, because I heard an interview with Loon. Shout out to Loon because he just came home. My man Loon. You know, and I didn't know a lot of shit. You know, I learned a lot of shit listening to that Breakfast Club Loon interview. You know, he's a musical diabolical genius and he was before his time, and through the 98 and 2000s, Loon wrote a lot of hits, you know, straight like that. So shout out to Loon. But yeah, so Mace, my honorable mention. Another Harlem dude I listen to, I don't think a lot of people, ASAP Ferg.
Yeah,
I listen to Ferg.
I don't think first. Is he? Would you consider that? I think he's kind of on there now. He's on the radar.
I think like he's so much in his own lane though. His music doesn't sustain itself like I think it should.
Like,
you know,
like the last biggest hit you probably say Ferg had. I think what was that? That album with him and the Durag? I forgot the name of that, but that was a hard album.
Yeah, I think it was. Let me see. I'll tell you in 2 seconds.
I can take a look. I got that joint. ASAP Ferg.
He has a new joint out right now.
It was Still Striving.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty solid.
I like Trap Lord.
Trap Lord was good too.
Yeah, that's like his first shit. Like, but you know, nevertheless, like ASAP Ferg is dope to me. I like him, and I like because he rap. And then I got another dude that I probably listen to that nobody listens to. It's another kid from Harlem. There's 2 kids from Harlem that I listen to. I don't know. You know, I'm from Harlem, so my ears.
This whole list gonna be Harlem.
So shout out to all Harlem.
That's what that means. This whole list gonna be Harlem.
No, Joe Budden's from Jersey City.
All right, Joe won. Okay,
he's my number 1 guy, but it's a kid out of Harlem called G Dot. His rhymes just they resonate with me from back in the days, the shit I was doing. You know, I think we actually know each other, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, shout out to him. And another young kid doing this thing out of Harlem, TJ Porter. I like TJ Porter. Word up.
All right, shouts out to Harlem. That and okay, little brick city, but shouts out to Harlem.
But you said rappers that I don't think too many people are.
Now you're right. You got
tuned
that.
in.
You got that. You got that. I give it to
So
you. Joe, what's your list? E5.
Kind of much the same. I don't like I wouldn't call myself a.
They all finna be from Baltimore. That's what you think.
Not at all. Not at all. Baltimore has a real strange scenes, man. They just can't stop killing each other. So like you start to get up a little bit, and then that guy's dead. So it's just real hard to.
I used to like the dude from Baltimore.
Boss Man, right?
Nah. It wasn't him. Oh man, what was that kid name? Wait. Let me tell you.
Was it the kid that they sued the shit out of for using that fucking song from what was that TV show?
Moving on up, the Jeffersons or something.
Yeah,
Yep, it is him. What's his name?
Five Dimes or some shit like that.
No, that's not him.
No,
that's not him. I'm gonna tell you what's his name. He had a fucking song. What was this song? And I used to really like it. And he was from Baltimore. He had a nice Baltimore sound.
I'm lost.
I wouldn't be able to tell you either.
Nah, don't worry. Tate Cobain. You never heard of Tate Cobain?
When was he doing his thing?
Yeah.
He was just probably about 2015, 16.
Yeah, I was nowhere near the city, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Baltimore. I lived in Baltimore for a little bit.
Nah, for sure.
Shout out to B-More. I used to live a little bit by, what's that called? Over there by Morgan. That's where I used to live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cold Spring Lane?
Nah, right off of Northern, Pentwood Boulevard, right down the block from Morgan View. So it was I learned a lot about Baltimore. And I used to,
the accent
have a
kills me
little
every time.
Nah, man, I originated the Chinese bus trip.
Yeah. Really? And what is it? The one for $3? You can go from New York to Baltimore?
To New York, to Baltimore, to DC, and back.
$3. Yeah, it's crazy.
Up. And that's it. And I was up on it when it was definitely only 20 people on the bus. So, man,
they all Korean, don't speak no English.
Corona shut all that down.
A little bit of it's over.
Yeah. But yeah, I say like my picks are gonna be real quick. Flea Lord, Hand Me My Flowers. That is a fucking amazing album. I don't know. It sounds a lot more old school, especially this newer style, right? Where everybody's either rapping really fast or singing in every other line. So that's really good for me. And I know that this may not be a real contemporary view, but I like Sheek Louch, man.
Sheek Louch? But listen, I was going to say SP, but this is why I didn't say. This is why I didn't say. This is why I didn't say SP because I feel like the Lox have a crazy fan base. People listen to them. That's classic music.
Yeah.
So he said rappers that people not too tuned into,
I dig it. That qualifies. That was 5? How many was that?
No. That was only 2.
Shout out to the Lox.
Yeah, shout out to the Lox for sure.
Ghosts.
Yes.
The Ghost, definitely. All the time. One of my favorite rappers, SP the Ghost. And look, he ain't even he's from Yonkers.
Hey, East like him. That's his favorite artist too. Another Harlem nigga.
Yeah. I guess I'll double back to New York. I guess Jewels has probably one of the biggest fan bases in the world, right? But
I don't think nowadays, but at one point in time, he was the man for sure.
Yeah, that guy is special, man. I don't think that we really took into account how
who's special on
his back. Jewels.
Santana.
Who?
Jewels.
Santana.
I'm dead.
Bandana Santana.
Oh man.
But I don't know if we can
just because he forgot the gun in the bag, gun on the airport, don't mean that Like he was trash. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if we could like say.
Well, I
he
ain't
wasn't-
say he was trash. Don't
I can't
put
say he
words in my
wasn't giving
mouth.
his flowers. Like,
But again, you saying that people not too tuned in, but we
nah,
were
at one
just
point in
saying.
time, we were saying he was better than Wayne. After that, I can't feel my face. At
All
one
right,
point in
so
time.
how can people not be too tuned in? We watch him on Love and Hip Hop right now, so
Yeah,
that's why I said who. Like,
yeah. If you would have said Vado, I would have gave you that one.
Ew.
Well, I can't say.
no,
Jaleel.
how you gonna even say Vado? Vado was signed to We the Best. He was signed like 3 times.
He was signed, but he never got what he was supposed to get out of that. That's
People
what I'm
listen to
saying.
Vado, man. People, he doesn't have that.
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
agree with
if
that.
you was talking about Jay Mills, who's still making dope
That's another
music,
one too. That's another
you
one.
know, where did Jay Mills deal go? Like, that's where people not too. Jay Mills still making good music. You know,
Yeah,
it just ain't getting out to the masses because of his the way the distribution of music has changed.
Yeah,
So
100%.
yeah.
and if your likeness is not on a social media platform and booming, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people don't know his work even behind the scenes and stuff like that. So,
Sure.
but he's another legend. You can't even, these is like, Jewels is a legend. Like, you know what he is to the game? He was like Gary Coleman, bro. He was like almost before his time, like a childhood
For sure.
prodigy. Like, you
For
can't
sure.
put him
Yeah.
on that list.
Like I don't even know what even qualifies as like new or old, because like everybody knows everybody now, right? Just because of the way the information age.
Not
fucking works.
necessarily. Like
No?
you got people that people have never heard of before, or might have like
Look, you never heard of that other dude I just said from Baltimore, and he be out there.
right.
And that dude
Guess
was
that's a good
on
point.
Nick Cannon. And I that's how I figured out about that dude, because he, Nick Cannon used to do the joints, and he came on, and after the show he performed. I was like, ooh, that joint bang. I was like that, and I locked in, and man, I was like, dude, is kind of spicy. Like,
Yeah.
and he was like, I try to give the generation a chance. I just be wanting to see what they talking about,
No,
But I like my old lyricism. I miss it.
so we had 3, Joe. Like what was
Yeah.
the 2?
Yeah, I'm stuck there. Flea Lord, Sheik, and fuck it, I'm going with Jewels. Why not?
All
I
right.
can find somebody who hasn't heard anything from Jewels.
So we got 3. Need 2 more.
We're doing 5. Oh man, I don't know if I got that much music in the tuck.
All right,
No,
I'll let you slide with 3. I'll let you slide with 3. You want to slide with 3? All right, so probably Freddie Gibbs. Something like
That's a good one.
I like Freddie
Currency.
music a lot.
Currency.
That's another good one.
Jay Critch. Go Lulu School. I haven't heard a bad song from him yet. Then after that, gets a little bit weirder.
Yeah, shaky. Right? It's hard. It's hard.
Dom Kennedy.
Yeah, I've heard of Dom
I've
Kennedy.
heard a song that's of his. Yeah.
Gotta go with Dom. And I mean, everybody's on Nip Hustle now.
Yeah, but before you put me up, I ain't gonna even hold you.
Because everybody's
So-
on now.
But I knew about Nipsey because of them old DVDs. Like, you know what I mean? I seen them on them DVDs before that they used to come out with back in like 08 and 09 and shit. So I knew.
Yeah, he was
of him.
always around, but he
Yeah.
finally blew up. Yeah.
Musically, I just, I'm used to seeing him with the long ass skinny, with the long ass braid, talking shit on the DVD or whatever. But rapping wise, like definitely, I wasn't tuned in like I should have been. Shout out to Nip again. Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Leo. When I found out he was a Leo, I said, yeah, that makes sense, bro.
I'm fucking dead.
That makes sense. That make a lot of sense. But
Then last I gotta go with upstate New York, Partisan Fontaine.
I gotta. All I do is drop the ear.
Yeah,
I gotta drop
did,
the ear.
what's his name? Remember Backing It Up by Cardi B? The guy that was on there. You know how to make a bitch mad, don't you?
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
he got some shit.
Oh,
Like, he's on the
let me
2K
tell you,
soundtrack.
Nigga, nothing. Like the Benjamin Button.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's it. And then he on the 2K soundtrack. Do the Dirt.
yeah,
Road
I did
Robin,
hear him on the 2
Crack
take
Rock, Rolex
soundtrack.
Diamonds. Yeah, that's his shit. So that's
yeah,
that's another
that's
sleeper.
dope. He dope.
Alright,
Shout out to him.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
know he dope. I heard it, that joint is dope. What he did with Cardi. I like that joint, and it made me wonder like who he was. A couple like when you hear it in the whip, like
He been in
because
the
his
cut.
voice too. Yeah,
He been writing for Kanye and like a couple other people. And then too, like one thing about him, he always bigs up women. Like he had the Shea Butter video where like even like the chorus says I'm black, like the nigga that's in Blade Runner. And then in the video he's like dressed up as ODB and just like saluting all the black women, talking about I got silk pillowcases so they fuck with me. Like yeah, that's the type of vibe he's on. So yeah, that's another sleeper.
Yeah, that's
At my crib, I got baddies galore. They just blow the rest on couture. On the beach, we just chill by the shore. I need MTV Chris Roy tour.